Former athletic director admits to stealing tens of thousands of dollars from Tulsa public schools. It's a story that 2 News investigators have been following for months. 2 News reporter Liz Bryant watched as Stephanie Spring changed her plea from not guilty to guilty. She's now live with new details tonight. Liz?
Exactly, Russ. Stephanie Spring stood right in front of a federal judge inside this courthouse this morning, admitting to the judge to depositing money into her own bank account instead of where it was supposed to go, into TPS's general fund. We really didn't know the magnitude of this crime until today, when Stephanie said it was over 7 years this happened. 45-year-old Stephanie Spring is walking out of this federal courthouse in downtown Tulsa with her family beside her. Spring worked for Tulsa Public Schools 14 years. In her last 7 years, she admits to stealing tens of thousands of dollars. Spring told the judge from 2006 until 2011, she rented out TPS gyms, fields, and other athletic facilities. That money normally goes straight to the school's general fund. However, Spring put the money straight into her own bank account.
Since she was working in the office, we were thinking, well, she's doing everything legal.
Oscar Chavez is the coach of a Hispanic men's soccer league and says he rented out TPS soccer fields from Spring.
That was ridiculous to me, because that money was supposed to be for the school, not for her.
In 2010 and 2011, Chavez says the team practiced 2 to 4 times a week, each night costing about $150.
And the most of the time, we pay cash to her.
Chavez says Spring never handed over a receipt, but luckily most of the money didn't come out of his or other players' pockets because sponsors pay for the majority of the team.
We're not going to shake hands anymore.
And Spring is taking a plea deal with the United States and could pay up to $92,000 in restitution. However, this isn't final. The judge must approve it, and her sentencing is in mid-June. Now, the judge says Spring faces a maximum of 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. Live tonight in downtown Tulsa, I'm Liz Bryant. 2 News works for you.
All right, Liz, thanks. Stephanie Spring and her attorney declined an interview. They did give us a statement, and it reads, quote, "After I right my wrong and pay my debt to society, I will live the rest of my life working to put myself in a position to earn that forgiveness."